Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Burnfield, and I'm here to give you some tips on how to write the response to text for Rachel's journal. I want you to pay close attention because this response to text is different from the last few that we've written online. Anytime you need to write a response to text, the first thing you need to do is carefully read the task so you know what you are expected to do. I will read and you follow along. This week's story, Rachel's Journal, is written in the first-person point of view. Rachel, the main character, journals on May 23, 1850, page 729, about her encounter with an Indian. Write a journal entry for May 24, 1850, from Ma or Pa's point of view of this encounter. This journal entry should reflect how the adults felt differently about the encounter with the Indian. The first thing that you should notice is that instead of writing a paragraph, we are being asked to write a journal entry for May 23rd, 4th, May 24th. Notice that Rachel wrote a journal entry on May 23rd, which is on page 729, and you are writing a journal entry for May 24th, which is the very next day. Rachel wrote from her point of view. You need to write from Ma or Pa's point of view. So you need to write a journal entry. You need to pretend like you are either Ma or Pa and write about the same encounter. What you should do is go back into the text, reread page 729 so that the encounter is fresh in your mind. Think about how Rachel felt when she and the other children on the shortcut encountered the Indian. How did they feel? What was said between them? What did she think about afterward when she was writing it? In the second paragraph on that page, the journal entry gives you some information about how the adults felt differently about the encounter with the Indian. Ma and Pa and the other adults did not feel the same way that the children felt. When you are writing this entry, it's very important that you don't make up an entry about Ma and Pa and the children encountering the Indian. You need to really use the facts that Rachel puts in her journal, the way that she felt, and what she says about the way that the parents and the other adults felt about the encounter. When you write your journal entry, you should make it look kind of like the journal entries on the text pages. So the first thing that you want to do is write down the date. Your date is going to be May 24th, 1850. And then you can begin to write. Yesterday, while the children and then go on with your version, you as either Ma or Pa telling what happened to the children, and make sure that your entry reflects that the adults felt differently than Rachel and the other children. So let's recap for just a minute. Your response to text this week is going to be written in the form of a journal entry. You need to go back, reread page 729 so that Rachel's account of the interaction with the Indian is fresh in your mind. Pretend like you are Ma or Pa. When Rachel and the other children told you the parent about what happened. How did you feel? There are clues in that second paragraph about how the parents felt. Your task is to write a journal entry from the next day, May 24th, 1850, telling about what happened and how you, the grown-up, felt about it. You've been doing a great job. Only a couple more weeks. Keep up the good work. We are so proud of you. I'm excited to read what you write. Have a great week, boys and girls.